Welcome to Calphaman, guys. It's been a really long time that I have made a video on this channel. As usual, we will start with the perfume review. What we have today is quite a different scent. Now you do know that if you've been following me, that I don't go for the regular smelling scents because then what sets you apart? So today we have a leather scent that you can wear in summers. So that's what we will be talking about today. It's called as Russian Leather by Memo Paris. So stay tuned. Now, when you talk about the house of Memo Paris, you will talk or think about their leather collection because there are quite a few. There is Russian leather, there is Italian leather, Mexican leather, African leather, and I think they've also added quite a few new additions to their lineup. So today, I haven't tried all of that, to be honest. I've tried this and I've tried the African leather, which I like. I prefer African leather more in the winter season, but Russian leather is something you can wear in the summers as well. And as you guys know, the market is flooded nowadays with the leather scents. And I still am intrigued by the smell of leather and how people are making their own versions of leather, especially Memo Paris. They have quite a few in their lineup. To start off with, this does not smell like leather. You can only smell the leather after it dries down, I'd say. 15 minutes or even half an hour down the line is when you can smell the leather in it. And the leather itself is a really mild, subtle kind of a leather. It's not in your face kind of a leather, like Tuscan leather, which is also a good scent if you're like, if you just want to have a leather smelling scent, go for Tuscan leather. This is a lot more than that. Leather is just somewhere in the base where you mildly smell it or get whiffs of it whilst, you move around in the day. So that's what Russian leather is. So, to give you guys perspective, let's say it's a cold, dry day. Let's say you're walking through a forest and it's filled with pine trees, and there is also, let's say, mint around, right? There is a certain smell that will come up with the mint and the pine and the earthiness, right? This smells a bit like that in the air. Now, the full bottle does come in a 75 ml bottle, and it's an EDP concentration. However, this is a 5 ml vial. I always get decants. I don't buy the full bottle, guys, because why waste? Because no one's going to use hundreds of perfumes. I've learned it the hard way, guys. But yeah, there we are. I buy 5 ml decants, and these are good for at least a couple of wears. That's all you really need when you have hundreds of perfumes that you can switch with. This perfume reminds me a lot of one another scent that I really like. I also have a full video of that perfume on my channel. It's one of the classics. It's Jack Bogart's Bogart Pour Homme. The reason is there are a lot of notes that are similar with this scent and with that scent. In fact, multiple classic scents in the past have the similar fragrance note breakdown. Okay, so for those of you who want to know what the notes are, I have noted it down, so I'll give it to you first. So we've got basil, we've got pine tree, we've got rosemary, we've got clary sage, we've got fern, lavender, cedar needles, coriander, mint. We've got patchouli, we've got guaiac, we've got cypress, we've got tonka bean, we've got nutmeg, and then we've also got Russian leather accord. For those of you who don't know what an accord is, it basically is when you mix 2 or 3 raw materials and you come up with one smell. That's called as one accord. Just like how it is in music, when you learn music. Now, the funny thing is they also added a Russian leather accord. Maybe that's the reason they gave it the name Russian leather, but the leather is somewhere in the base. You can smell, imagine Jack Bogart's Bogart Pour Homme. And the dry down is really different. The dry down is where it turns a bit towards the leathery side. Whereas Jack Bogart just stays lavender most of the time, and then there's a little bit of patchouli in it, a little bit of mint in it. That's how Jack Bogart transitions into. And I think the sweetness in this, I've sprayed it on my hand. I think the sweetness in this is coming from that tonka. So the main notes you will get are the sweetness of tonka bean and the mint that you can get. Mint is really prominent in the dry down, guys. And then there's that light leathery accord. It is a great scent for summer, guys. A leathery scent for summer. If you really want to smell different, if you want to smell not like others, it's basically what different means, guys. So I'm not going to go ahead and make up words. That was it. It's a really quick video. You want to smell different. I really like to wear such scents in summer because it sets me apart from other guys who are, in our India, there is still people wear Aqua di Gio, they wear Davidoff Cool Water, wear Dolce& and Gabbana Light Blue. Not that these are bad scents, right? Now then there are these houses. There's Russian Leather, and there is Bergamask, there is Megamare. Now these are scents for the bold, right? These will set you apart. You will smell like no one else, let's say in an elevator or even in a office floor, an office room, right? Be that person, right? Why do you want to be generic when a smell can set you apart? Even years after you leave an organization, if they smell Burger Mask or Mega Mare on someone, they will quickly be reminded of you because no one else will have this. Only perfumes have this power, and smell has this power to bring back a person or a place as quickly as it can in your memory. That is the art of perfumery, guys. I'm not diving deep into it, but a quick little review of Russian leather, a leather scent that you can wear in summer. Go ahead and buy this. Do not blind buy it. If you're a guy who likes Aqua di Gio, go for Aqua di Gio. This is slightly for the matured nose. If you really like different kinds of scent, if you like the vintage kinds of scent like Jack Bogart, or let's say you like Old Spice, or let's say you like the Fougères, you like the Brut, you like smells like that, then go for this, even if you want to blind buy it. Otherwise, get a decant like this, guys. A Splash Fragrances, again, I'll leave a link to it. They have a really good collection. They give you great decants and great bottles which don't leak as well. One of the major problems in decants, they leak a lot. This does not. So that's it from my end, guys. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for your support as always. Stay tuned.